customer
Black
service.
businesses are allowed to have bad customer service. Like
that's the problem. Right
white
there.
people.
That's really the problem.
Oh,
That's like when everybody says free this. Does he need to be in jail?
Do y'all think he's a part of the revolution?
This only happens when I support
I've only been to the best of black establishments.
constant extortion from start to finish.
Is your restaurant clean? What? Black restaurants being dirty?
Yeah.
He's going to his auntie's crib. What the type of restaurants is he going to?
$1 million for game. Why did I say that
Why?
already?
I was
Why did
just
I say
asking.
that? I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, what are you gonna say now?
Right, yeah, I just said everything.
You might as well do it again.
Right.
Just hit
$1
it
million
from the top.
worth of game. Wallo from the $1 million worth of game is facing extreme backlash for his comments on black businesses and customer service and where he'll spend his black dollar, and leading with black businesses are like you forcing or wanting me to support because it's just a black business is the dumbest concept in the world.
Well,
A couple things.
you know.
Pretty much what he was saying. But I mean, the best thing is just to start with the video because he's sick of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I think we should just hear it from the horse's mouth. So
Yeah, it's very
we can
important
get
we
the
hear him
emotion.
Us, oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Us, oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material of your shit good? Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby.
Yeah.
Don't fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them deals where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from the ghetto.
So I think off the rip, a black business played with him that morning. Off the rip. Because that energy is fresh off of
fresh.
I just tried to support you niggas. And this is how you do me? And now I got to do a motivational speech. I'm going in on y'all.
Or maybe because he's a black millionaire, and just like with all black millionaires, it get that idea of like, yo, you got to help save all black people. It gets thrown at him to a point where, you know, sometimes they get frustrated and, you know, they can spaz out like this. It happens.
Yeah.
But I
agree with him overall.
Part of me,
and I think it's important that he's saying it to black businesses. It's not like he's having these talks in white corporation rooms where he's like shitting on the little nigga. Like, it's different when you telling it to him because it comes from a different place. It's like, we want y'all to be better because if y'all are better, everything is better. And this is the only way that y'all are really going to learn is that if we stop like putting the training wheels on you. Like if we keep going with the whole, you're a black business, that's why we supporting you. We going to accept bullshit. Then we going to get niggas like AJ who thinks all black businesses have bad customer service.
They do.
Exactly.
Most of them do.
And that's why Wallo is necessary.
That's what Wallo was saying what I feel.
most black businesses.
We've had this conversation.
That's not what
on
Wallo
there.
said though.
That's not exactly what he said.
That's not at all what he said. He said don't have your whole business be I'm black and make that be what supports you. You said all black businesses have bad customer service. Those are two
and then he
different
also
things.
mentioned customer service after what you just said.
Yeah, which is a necessary thing to have a great business, but he didn't say they all suck. He said being black doesn't make you not needed.
Not needed.
It doesn't make it not necessary. Like just because you're black doesn't mean that you can't have good customer service.
Black businesses are allowed to have bad customer service. Like
that's the problem. Right
white
there.
people.
That's really the problem.
I didn't say that. You just said
most businesses don't have like the best customer service.
That's
Customer
not true.
service for the most part be like kind of shitty. There's only a couple companies that I've had like the best service, and that was Apple. Them niggas took over my screen and was like, okay, I'll fix it. Ooh. And I watched them fix my screen.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, it was like, no. What?
You have bad customer. If you have bad customer service at Chick-fil-A, you're the problem.
I've never had bad customer service.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Chick-fil-A's pretty
Yeah, that's a bad example, nigga. Come on,
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's Chick-fil-A, nigga.
Yeah,
I've had.
That's not every business. That's just Chick-fil-A.
There's bad And this is what I'm saying. A lot of times we're too hard on ourselves.
You just said they're allowed to have it though. That's crazy to say that.
In terms, they're not allowed to keep having it, but they're allowed to. They're allowed
Which
to.
one is it?
They're allowed
I get
to
what you're
have
saying.
bad customer service in the sense that all businesses have like bad customer service. So are you?
No,
is it
all
just
businesses have
black
bad
businesses,
moments.
or is it just moments? What is that?
All businesses having bad customer service is insane.
You said most black businesses do,
But they do. That's a shame.
He's trying to seem like it. He's trying to seem like it. It seems like you're framing it like black businesses have to be better than other regular businesses.
I don't.
To be sustainable.
They're not even on the. They're not up par.
But the
A lot
thing
of
is,
them.
like, other businesses do sometimes be having shitty service, and it doesn't become a connotation to that whole industry.
But to bring it back to Wallo's point, do y'all think he's a part of the revolution? By what he was saying, like what? Like, do you think he's a part?
Did you see that?
I'm just dubbing the question because when I first saw this, what would you even call this
Seminar.
I saw
Seminar,
a different video, and it was his last statement of basically saying he repeated that statement like 10 times.
Right.
Look, man, a lot of y'all not gonna make it.
Right.
For real, and this is the reason.
real
Boop,
shit.
boop, boop. So I thought that's what it was all about. Like, okay, he's just, saying that. But when I heard him say this, it was just like,
So you didn't like this?
I didn't like it, man. I just felt it was coming from a place of, it wasn't coming from like a pure place. Like to what you said, maybe one black business just fucked him over like one time that morning, which happens.
A lot of black businesses fuck them over on a regular. It's just somebody caught them that morning too.
People fuck over people. And unfortunately, black people fuck over black people.
And it just seems like Wallo's being harder on the black businesses.
Is Wallo's
That's
being
how it seems?
Yeah,
Just
because
a
if he
little
had
bit.
bad service at like what fucking McDonald's, is he gonna go in the seminar and talk shit about McDonald's?
Yes, probably.
No.
And
No.
And it just seems like it because Wallo, I can't just say Wallo. That's why I had to ask the question because Wallo seems like the type of person he talks about prison reform.
For the revolution?
He goes to prison.
Which revolution though? There's a couple of them.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? There's a couple
That's
different
such a
parties.
black
The only
statement.
revolution
Like Pan-African.
the only revolution that matters, nigga. Black revolution, nigga.
You hotep.
But I was just, it's like, I'm not about to support you just because you black.
Let's listen to what he said again.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that
He
crazy.
didn't.
Okay.
Us. Oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material of your shit good?
Okay, let's just break down that first part.
That's never happened to me.
What?
Black restaurants being dirty.
You've been to just the best black.
I've never been to what he's talking about. Is your restaurant clean? What? Black restaurants being dirty?
Yeah.
He's going to his auntie's. What the fuck type of restaurants is he going to? He's going down the block. Well, he's not going to a fucking establishment with a grade card. Where the fuck is he going? Let's be honest. Now, I do understand, like, okay, the idea, niggas have bad attitudes, okay, and if wherever they are, they're probably gonna have a bad attitude, whatever. But for the
So
most
we can
part,
just brush past that?
yes.
Because that's not just
Yes, let's just brush past it. It didn't happen because
You're the problem for accepting this shit.
Maybe, but at least I'm not putting ourselves on a pedestal either, which I feel like he's trying to
No,
too.
I don't think so. This is what happens. You as a black person, you might see something. Okay, just addressing what he actually said. Using I run a black business as part of your marketing scheme and all that shit is corny as fuck. The only time I think it's 100% necessary is when you're actively, as the business owner on the back end side, trying to pursue certain grants, loans, opportunities, business to business transactions. Oh, you need to support some niggas and send 50,000 over here. Oh, this is a black owned business.
I
There's
disagree.
only black people over here.
I disagree with that, AJ.
Well, I'm not done. So that to me, I feel like that's completely on the table and good. But yeah, you using it as like active marketing campaign to
So you can negotiate with it, but you can't market with it.
You should be able to market with it. Every day I'm at work, I drive to like, different places, shit, company car, I'm the man. But
oh my God.
There's not a single person that works there that doesn't have a car.
but company
That's like
car,
the lowest
company
level
car,
of tool they give
they
us.
not going nowhere. They staying in the same place. But every day I see some type of like new Indian restaurant or like there's Indian.
Hold on.
There's Indian Uber companies that strictly deliver Indian food and they market that way. You get what I'm saying? And so if they allowed to do it, we should be allowed to do it.
You ever been to Cary, brother?
Now, I do understand your sentiment that people will try to manipulate you, emotionally manipulate you into like going with them because, all right, struggle power and shit.
Yeah.
But
that's what he's talking about.
maybe.
You're right.
He said it.
You're right,
Maybe.
Nobles, but you have to market it. You can't just say it. Like, actually market it. Because people will come off and say, support black businesses. That's not marketing it.
As the blanket
You know what I'm saying? That's not marketing
Right,
it.
like-
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a demand.
So you have to, you
That's not
gotta,
enough, nigga.
no, you
Support
gotta actually. If
support black
your business
businesses.
is built around black things for the culture or socioeconomic, whatever it is, but it's just black things, and you want to market around that, then market around that.
Right. That's completely fine.
But
But if you
you
sell
just
burgers, they can't be black burgers.
no, they can, but
No,
market it
nobody said
properly.
that. But yeah.
don't just
support
be
black
like
businesses.
Yeah, don't just be like support black businesses. I mean, yes, but make your business good too.
Is the business good? Do I want to support this motherfucker? That's like when everybody says free this nigga. Does he need to be in jail?
My thing is, he's high on seminar talk because
He's high off of a nigga fucking him over 30 minutes before this.
He's high off.
That's what he's high off
He's
of.
high off of
sick
seminar
this shit.
talk.
This is
Because
what happens.
they-
Hold up. No, this is what happens with me. I'm not even actively like, let me seek out a black business's support today, right?
Of course you
But
don't.
if I don't do that. But if I see some shit, it just happens to be black, it's a bonus. Then you get there. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes, most of the time, it's like, what the fuck?
No, tell the
But
truth.
halfway-
No, tell the truth. It stinks in there.
That's a steak. But you'll be like going through the experience. One, I'm either being severely overcharged for this experience. Even going to a fucking nightclub. Think about the black experience going to a black nightclub compared to a white nightclub. Nigga, they make you pay to stand in every section of the club. It's
I'll
the
let you
worst,
finish.
nigga.
I'll let
It's
you
the
finish.
worst. But long story short,
He
you
hates us.
might get bad customer service, and compared to you, I'm supposed to take that because niggas just got
AJ.
attitudes and it's okay.
AJ.
And then at the end,
AJ.
you're like, you know what? This only happens.
Say it again.
This only happens when I support niggas.
We've
It doesn't only
we've
happen
all
when you
been to
support
Glenwood.
niggas, though. It just hurts more.
We've all exactly because we're emotionally attached to each other, which
And
we
he
should
just
be.
remembers those moments.
We've all been to Glenwood. There's a specific club on Glenwood that many of a niggas have been turned around because
Too many pockets.
Oh, sir, you got too many pockets. Turn the fuck.
Say it.
I don't know the club, but it's one of those houses. One of those houses.
Cornerstone.
Fuck it.
Cornerstone.
Throw him in there.
But that's some real shit. Like, oh, you got on camo, dog. We can't let you in.
Downtown Raleigh's racist as a motherfucker.
But-
Check out my video on that too on
and
YouTube.
go watch that. And they make you stand in line, just like with black clubs. It happens with everybody, dog.
What's
I'm
the
telling
entry fee for the black club compared to the white club?
You. Same.
Stop it.
Prove it.
Niggas can go out right now. $20 to get you. It'll probably get you into two or more or multiple spots that are like white. One nigger club. 20 is in the parking lot still.
What was you saying with what was like your second point?
What I was saying is just like, I don't have like a hyperfixation. It's just like when I go to a black business and the customer service is fucking trash, I'm not even thinking about, man, this experience sucks. It's just a point at some point where I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? What is happening?
Okay.
And why does this always happen at nigga establishments?
I was gonna give an
Why
example.
do I have to move with a different set of rules so my experience is better here? because I have to like operate around how niggas are.
I've only been
Why can't I just go there, buy my product, go home in a timely fashion, and be treated nicely? The whole
AJ,
time?
I might be fucked up. I've only been to the best of black establishments.
Clearly,
I
that's-
went to New Orleans. I went to the best of black establishments.
That's a place.
We went
Downtown North Carolina.
We went to Charlotte. Went to a vintage street clothing store. F
Great
Mac
black
bought something,
business.
and the fact that he bought something means it was okay price. Not saying F Mac a cheap motherfucker, but
or
you
poor
know,
or
it's-
anything, but yeah.
you know. But so, and that was a black owned vintage shop. So it's like I've in a couple different places. So I don't really know what the fuck Wallo's talking about. Like, but
Crazy.
I don't know if you want to say
Y'all
the
remember
example
when-
that you personally had.
Y'all remember when Keith Lee
black
went to Atlanta?
contractor?
Y'all remember when Keith Lee went to Atlanta?
That's different.
But that happened though.
He's half Puerto Rican.
Y'all remember when Keith Lee went to Atlanta? Everybody knows Keith Lee, but you remember how bad those videos were? How bad the customer service and shit was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
And he couldn't put out like half the videos. And then he just made a video was just like, bruh, the businesses down here are fucking terrible. Most of them black.
I've never been to Atlanta.
Have you seen the Keith Lee video?
I've seen the Keith Lee. I've seen it. Now, to speak on that, that's really just the standards that people.
And you also got to remember
That's
his
the standards
method of
that
doing
people
it.
put up with.
His methods of you. You, the nigga
Yeah,
that says we can accept bad customer service from niggas.
Yeah, but-
you put up with these bad standards.
Yes, but
Are you not
I'm not talking
boycotting-
about the extreme version. Like every business now, on every business on every corner has bad service. Granted, I've never been to Atlanta, so I don't. But I've seen that video. But I don't even know if he's telling the truth.
That might be his. That might be
Helps
his
my
one
point.
shot right.
You
Look.
destroyed your point when you said we can take bad service from black people and just it'd be okay. Your point was cooked at that point.
That's
Because we do it with the white ones.
we do it with the white.
You're not
ones, dog.
boycotting McDonald's if they give you cold fries.
The only
I'm
difference is
boycotting that McDonald's.
the only difference is
I don't even believe that.
the only difference is that they're corporations, so there's a real level of detachment because it's like, oh, this is Target, but it's really you, the person. You get what I'm saying? But with black businesses, we attach it to them.
Because the brand is right here.
You know,
just-
it's the second layer of the shit that really irks me though. It's when a nigga who like really wants you to support his black business or a black business and you want to, and then that same nigga won't support black businesses properly. Like he'll come to your black business and ask you for a discount instead of just supporting your
that's
black
happened.
business. You know what I'm saying? Like
Honestly,
even shit like that. Like actually
yo.
like come on, we one of them. We got to do this a little cheaper. Like why don't we just do good black business all the way around?
We've also been
'Cause
fucked
we
over by
can.
a black business.
You said what?
We was paying to get into a facility for months, and it turned out we were the only ones paying for it.
There you go.
And that was a black business.
Yeah.
Not
But
gonna put
that's
his name out
one
there because I think he
guy.
changed his life.
Sounds like the black nightclub experience. Constant extortion from start to finish.
That's all nightclubs.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's different.
You,
in black
you do you
nightclub.
think a Native American casino is better than a white casino?
Well, all
Which ones do you
casinos
think
are
is
Native
better?
American.
All of them?
That's
have
the
to be-
reparations.
Yeah, that's a reparation. You have to be Native American, some percent to even have one.
So okay.
Yeah.
Down the lineage, some mixed and became white.
For sure, because there's definitely white people with 1% whatever in them.
And they
And we all-
profiting off that 1% investment.
and they qualify.
And they all
they
moved to
qualify.
Las Vegas, and now they flourishing and shit. There's no Native American casinos in Las Vegas. It's probably only 2%.
What?
Fuck.
He just heard that. all
yeah, this shit is insane.
Prove it, nigga.
It's a fact. It's a Google away.
But look, I just don't. Personally, I think Wallo was being a little extreme, just a little bit, and
You are the problem.
I think he was being a little extreme, and the tonality in his voice, it made me question if he's gonna fight for us when it comes time.
Yo,
Just
you're
'cause
the
of this one
you're
take,
the problem.
nigga.
You are the problem. You're the problem.
You don't believe half of what you just said.
I
I can't believe you just entertained this shit.
Oh my God. No, he believes it because he's stuck to this.
Yeah, nah,
this
he's
is,
stuck to it.
This is more than what we've talked about this more than before this Wallow shit. We've definitely
Now
had
him
this
being,
conversation.
But
him being
even
a
the customer
revolution.
service and accepting the bad version of it, he's always championing that shit.
He had that's the shit that you have
But
too.
at least he's consistent.
You've championed it too.
He's
You
getting it from the black and the white.
You decided to be quiet
champion
today.
bad-
But you be championing bad customer
I don't
service too.
champion
Who
bad customer
champions bad
service.
customer
You're
service?
just-
That's an oxymoron.
I'm
You, nigga,
no,
you.
nigga. I'm just
17 minutes ago.
Yeah, you
no.
Like, you did.
Nah, niggas don't champion
It's
it, but
not-
I'm not gonna like not spend my money.
Yeah. Like, what's wrong with niggas?
That's
man?
encouraging it.
First, okay, how bad has customers out? Like, what type of life are you living?
They've been smacked. They've been assaulted by cashiers, nigga.
What life
God.
have y'all gone through?
You be like, damn, this bitch got an attitude every time I come here.
But that
I'm
be why the
still-
business.
Y'all
But
ever
see,
work
but see
fast
that though.
food?
That's why the business don't
yeah.
grow though, my nigga.
You don't understand.
And you can't be talking about fast food customer service, right?
No. Well, wait. He
I
was
just
just asking
I
if
know.
I ever worked
Yeah.
at fast food.
But you're not
But
talking.
no. Well, I mean, I guess a lot of black businesses that I have been to have been some sort of food based. That's probably like the most common.
But you can't count fast food.
I'm not counting fast food.
Okay, because
Yeah.
that's, you know.
But even if it was McDonald's, niggas would be charging double probably.
Yeah.
If it was black owned.
Yeah.
And then get mad when I ask for a coupon. Wait, but you're charging double with the same product that they got over there at McDonald's. Niggas do shit like that. $50. Yo, a nigga will be selling plates on their story. Yo, got plates $40, $50. You're like, nigga, what?
But there's also you.
Am I feeding 14 people?
So
like
you don't
this?
know. You don't know. Shout out to Fire Eats, Fire.eats on IG.
I don't know if I'm shouting them
She
niggas
got-
out.
she got plates.
What's her prices?
Nigga, she Raleigh native, plays for 2025, nigga.
Come
What's
on.
up?
You can't beat that.
What's up?
That's decent, depending on what's in there.
And
Decent.
that's the average for real. I rarely see plates that are more than $20, $25.
Come on,
I've
dog.
definitely seen 20. I've definitely seen more.
You got to
expensive
get
places.
off Facebook.
No, it's everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, all that shit.
Instagram, Facebook.
Niggas be selling
news.
expensive plates. That's what niggas do.
I actually get excited to support black businesses when I see one. For
Yes,
sure.
nigga.
I get excited too, but it is a thing where you want to be sure that it's actually still a good business. Though.
You've been disappointed more times than not.
Probably,
Yep.
yeah.
Y'all went to some bad
Y'all
black
went to some
businesses.
fucked up
I
places.
mean, I still
man.
support it.
Y'all accept bad customer
I still
service.
support it.
No. The fact that you're connecting bad customer service to black businesses.
You said that.
Is disgusting.
You said that.
Nah, you did say that, AJ.
I'm fine with that. I'll stand on that too.
Okay.
It was
I'll
stand
stand
on
on
it,
that.
then,
Yeah,
nigga.
for sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely fine with that.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
Lauren had to help fix the base before you can stand on it.
It's just fucked up
God damn it.
because I know
I don't
you've
agree
had
with that
more
statement,
bad customer service experiences at white businesses than black.
Most
You've
definitely.
been to
Yeah.
more white
Probably
businesses.
because I've been
Yeah.
to more white businesses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but it's like you don't throw it.
So that's
on
why you have to
them.
go to percentages. It would be a percentage thing. Obviously, we've all been to more white businesses. All of us in America.
But if you want to
realize-
go to percentages,
unless
do you
you're
think that
you're from Atlanta or somewhere like that.
But if you go to percentages, you don't have a good enough sample size of black businesses to say that
Oh,
for
I have a
all of
healthy-
them.
I have
And
a
you
healthy
realize
sample size.
if we supported each other's businesses, like if we stopped shopping at, quote unquote white corporations,
Right.
or whatever that means, putting white in front of
Right,
it, it's still a
right.
corporation. But you understand, like that would create like a whole like
And a
different
hole in
type
the
of
economy.
economical
Yeah,
system.
niggas want that.
Yeah, you know what's not going to happen? That niggas ain't doing that.
Why?
We've done before.
Because niggas like you.
No,
You're
niggas
the
aren't-
problem now.
No, I'm not. Niggas aren't going to stop buying Gucci. It'd be nice if they did, but they're not. Gucci can come out with 3 more pieces that offend them because they got a noose around a crew neck sweatshirt, and niggas will still buy it. It is what it is.
Niggas buying Gucci and large.
There's certain shit that niggas just ain't gonna stop doing, and that's spending exorbitant amounts of money on white establishments or shit like that.
Because that's the majority of establishments.
It depends though. Like, I don't know, man.
It's no hope for
Niggas
us.
won't. It's like, do you even shop at Gucci?
No,
Exactly. Even
I'm
if
also
they, even
also
if,
can't afford a bunch of Gucci.
even if they bought like some red tinted glasses with some cheetah print, would you buy it?
Red tinted glasses with cheetah print. If you said tortoiseshell, it would have hit a lot better, way better.
You knew what I was talking about,
And if you'd have said rose,
and I hope it hurts.
Tortoiseshell is man.
But I don't know, man. I think Wallo was tripping just a little bit. He was, I don't. And what fucks it up, we didn't get to see at least 5 more minutes of this. At least I didn't.
I didn't need to. I needed the 60 seconds, and I knew everything that he said was real.
Fuck that, man.
You gotta stop hating on y'all brothers.
It's not enough of us. We gotta support one of another.
I'm supporting, man.
No, you. Nah.
Yeah, I support you on the first go round, and then I decide if I'm gonna support you or not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
fact.
About. Give them one.
Okay.
Just give them one chance, though.
But I want to continue to support.
I
My prob-
always
my-
give him
yeah,
one
my
chance.
problem is
and
that
a
when
lot of the times I don't go back.
yeah, my problem is I don't get to like continue to support all the time because I didn't like what I experienced. That's my problem, personally.
Yep. This is the real reality. But it's okay with backup. It's
It's the real reality.
It is.
Oh my
But
God.
all right.